Good morning, friends. I am sitting in my front yard watching the birds fly around in this tree behind me, drinking my coffee, hanging out with my cat in the morning. It's such a beautiful day. And one thing that I am wanting us to do is create a bird feeder and try to decide what kind of birds do we have flying around Livingston this time of year. So everyone around in fourth grade lives around Livingston. Some people live in Shields Valley, some people live on the Wineglass, some people live down in Paradise Valley. I live on the south side of town, some people live on the north side of town. And so I was wondering, are there the same type of birds in my backyard as in your backyard? And how could we figure that out? Well, so I have a plan. On Friday, you will see in Google Classroom a activity called the Bird Feeder Project. We are going to all create a bird feeder and put it up somewhere in our yard. And then every day we're going to document and watch the birds that come to our bird feeder. There is going to be a Google Forms page where you just click on the answers and write in information, and it'll all go into one place. And in a couple of weeks, the fourth graders, the whole fourth grade, all four grades, classrooms are going to study the data and see what kind of birds we have in Livingston. So for instance, this morning I saw a chickadee and a nuthatch and a flicker and a magpie and a mourning dove, and that was just in 10 minutes. So it's very interesting to see what kind of birds we might have in our backyard. In Google Classroom, you will also notice that I have attached to this assignment and activity a couple of Montana bird identification pages where you can look for birds by the color they are or by the by where you live. So you will be able to identify the birds. There's a slide project. It's like a notebook, but instead of doing it in your spiral notebooks that you have in your desks at school, we'll be doing a notebooking activity online so that we can share our activities. So the first part is to plan and create listen to all of them. They're everywhere. You're going to plan and create a bird feeder situation for your yard. You're going to decide what kind of food you would use. I mean, sometimes it's just a pine cone with peanut butter on it. Birds like breadcrumbs. So if you can't get to the store and buy bird feeder food, you can use some leftover stuff that you have around the house. Do you hear them? They're everywhere. So sorry, I'm getting distracted by the sounds. So I am very excited for this project, and will hopefully be making these videos along with Stella, my daughter, who's also in Miss Sullivan's class, on the bird feeder we make and where we put it, so you can get ideas. Also on the link, I have put some activity videos so you can get ideas of types of bird feeders to create. The important thing I want you to do is to be mindful that you don't have to buy materials for this. This is a teacher challenge to use your recycling bin. I have attached in Google Classroom a way to use empty toilet paper rolls and plastic bottles, and and then you can use twigs where you coat it in something. So there's lots of different ideas out there. So your first project assignment is to create and plan what your bird feeder will look like and where you would put it in your yard. Thank you. Enjoy, fourth graders. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous day.